It's time to take the stress out of buying your first home. Buying your first home is by far one of the most exciting things you can experience, but it can also be super overwhelming. And the last thing I want you to experience is the frustration and overwhelm that I see many first-time home buyers go through. So before you look at another listing, you're going to want to hit subscribe and watch this. Hi, I'm Bethany. I'm a realtor and the founder of Find My Way Home. I'm also the founder of the Geary Group at Keller Palmetto, and my team and I help buyers with their home buying journey right here in Columbia, South Carolina. And now I'm here to help you with your own goal of achieving homeownership in 2022. The most important thing you need to know for 22 is the seller's market. This means that there aren't enough homes for sale to meet the high buyer demand right now. In a seller's market, homes are going to sell fast. They'll have multiple offers, and they almost always are going to sell for above the asking price. Sellers are in the driver's seat right now on all the important negotiating points when you're making an offer on a home. So you really need to be sure to submit a clean offer with as few contingencies as possible, and really try not to ask the seller for anything extra. The next thing that we have to get crystal clear on is this. Now more than ever before, the first thing you need to do is to get your team in place, and do it now. You'll want to connect and commit to your chosen real estate agent who's going to represent you as your buyer's agent in the transaction, also a trusted mortgage lender, and a reputable closing attorney or title company. Please don't think that doing it alone in 22 is a good option for you. This market is ultra competitive for home buyers right now, and your chosen team of professionals is going to help guide you and take on the stress of buying a home. Your team is going to advise you, they're going to be looking out for your best interest, and also helping you navigate the challenging market that we're currently experiencing. After your team is in place, you absolutely have to have your finances in order. I know that talking about money with other people can be super weird, and sometimes it's hard to sit down and look at our own financial situation, but buying a home is just not going to happen without taking this step. You have to get with your lender and get pre-approved for a home mortgage loan. This step is really meant to set you up for a lot of clarity when it comes time to shop for your home, and also in negotiating an offer that's going to win you the bid on the home that you really want. Getting approved and knowing how much money you have and that you're going to need to buy a home, that's going to allow your agent and your lender to really go to bat for you in negotiations, but it's also going to ensure that you don't overextend yourself financially. And trust me, a listing agent and their seller, they are not going to take your offer seriously in the market today without that lender pre-approval. Since we now know how challenging the market is, it's very important that we set realistic expectations about your home search. Please do not think that you are somehow the one exception to the rule. Definitely going to be setting yourself up for some heartache if you do. Your buyer's agent is going to be tremendous with helping you understand the realities of the seller's market that we're in today. Be prepared. You're probably going to lose out on the first few offers that you make. It could take offers on, say, 4 to 5 houses before you're able to get under contract. And also remember that your first home is not going to be your forever home. It's meant to be a stepping stone to help you buy that future dream home. Don't be afraid to shop below your budget or look at a home that maybe needs a little bit of light cosmetic updating. And last but not least, don't listen to the haters, whether it's the news or your crazy Aunt Nancy who hasn't bought a home in 30 years. Buying a home is still the #1 way to build financial stability and personal wealth for yourself and for future generations. Regardless of rising prices and interest rates in a lot of markets across the country, it is still making the most financial sense to buy and own a home instead of losing thousands a year paying rent. Yes, you heard that correctly. You are losing thousands of dollars every year by paying rent. So it's time to get out of that trap and into a home that you yourself own. There are so many moving parts in the home buying process, but they really do not have to cause you to break a sweat. A big part of creating a great home buying experience is making sure that you know exactly how to move through it. And that's what my guide, Find My Way Home, is all about. It's going to educate you with everything that you need to get the home buying process started. and it's going to help you confidently move forward with buying your first home. Be sure to hit subscribe to get weekly content, and head over to findmywayhome.how and grab your guide to get started on your home buying journey. Whether you are a home buyer right here in Columbia, South Carolina, or somewhere else, I'm excited to help you on your journey to achieving home ownership in 2022.